Hello America, hello world. It's just a few images, and that one there, Google, you know what they got, skull and bones and devil worship and shit. But anyway, just a bunch of random images to give you a better look and to use your own mind that all the mountains are melted buildings, and there's pockets of survival everywhere you go. It don't matter where you go, there's pockets of survival everywhere. The melted world. A handful of people know and have the tools of yesterday to do destructive things like they did in the past and in the present. Those things that they do to us with manipulating the weather and tricking you with the television and so forth. So we're going to start doing some more investigating and creating some better videos. We've been kind of not having our heart into the situation because of the stresses of life and death and the bullshit that's amongst us, and so many people buying it. It becomes very depressing to see societies become so dumbed down, and that's a fact. And I really feel sorry for those people in the media industry and politics and all those. They're really a brainwashed a group of compartmentalized people who are just subservient to Satan himself, man. Because who else could orchestrate such a mass deception on the masses? Mass? There's the M with the asses. See? So who could do that? Who could be that clever to deceive the whole world and believe in this hocus pocus narrative and the narrative they give us of the past and how America was formed and created, and this war and that war? It's all complete nonsense, and they regurgitate those same things over and over and implement them onto society over and over with lies. Fire, the Chicago fires had the cow kicked it over and melted the buildings, and just this badass milk that just can melt the whole city and wreck all the infrastructure of stuff of the past. There it is, folks. I'll give you one quick example. You can look it up yourself right now. You can go do a Google search and look for buy a school in Waterford, Michigan, and you'll find one that's a red brick one. They tell you it's built in 1990 by the Heyman Corporation. Is the one selling it, not built by them, but they're selling it, the Heyman Corporation. And that's a narrative lie. Just a block away is another red brick building with another fake marking on it saying it was built in 1929. Well, they just put that 1929 up there. That infrastructure was same of the one that was down the street, part of it, and they had a train system that came through here way back when, before we inherited and started learning how to use the trains and so forth. And I played there in 1976, and the building was there. I played there in 1976, and the narrative tells you it's 1990 that it was built. See, over and over, and they continue to do that. So those were just some quick images there, and that gentleman there, he's from Tennessee. Look at this here. Give you more understanding of the truth and understanding that nothing's new under the sun. Okay? You need to wake up. You need to start uniting and recognize that this world has been flooded and melted, and there's a handful of people lying to us all and still manipulate us with the television and their narrative of nonsense, the hocus pocus group. So that's my hope, that everybody starts waking up and we start uniting and producing viable information to get to the masses, so we can round these people up who've been doing this to us and start welding them in cells, folks. So that's my hope, and that should be all your missions. So enough of the crap, you know. It's time to start being real and getting some real men and women in this realm we live in to start working towards good and stopping these monsters who create order out of chaos. All these Freemasonic scumbags is what they are, and they're so compartmentalized they think they do the world a favor, and they do nothing but disservice and keep everybody in the dark further and further. It's time to stop them and these evil churches that cause nothing but division. And the President of the United States of America even told you that the enemy is the media. And he is so right. Turn your televisions off, turn your minds on, and open your eyes. Red bricks to all of you. Let's start uniting. Educate the world to this meltage. End of video.